Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Harakakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. They got the absolute 144% truth, peace, love, and mercy, and safety for the hopeful elect. And I want to get into the tribe of Gad, man. The so-called Native American Indians. They are the true biblical Gadites. All right, they are one of the 12 tribes of the Lord's chosen people, the Israelites, man. They are Israelites, all right. The so-called Native American Indians are the Lord's people, man. And why am I bringing this? Why am I making a video about it? Because I got a teammate that I got living with me on my basketball team, and he's a Gadite, full-blooded man, from South Dakota, and he's indeed, they gotta be the Lord's chosen people, man. All right, because he's real cool, man. I vibe with him. He vibes with me, with us, my teammates, and he was telling me about the reservation life, and everything about it, and I'm like, yep, they are indeed the people of Israel, man. One of the tribes of Israel, man. Just the way they live, the way they carry themselves, their mindset, And he was telling me, what they say, as in like their language, and it's very similar to Hebrew, man. It's obviously broken Hebrew, And I told him that, and he's like, "Oh my God, that makes so much sense," And I was telling him about the Lashwan Kadash, this truth, He's like, "Wow, that language is so similar to ours. It sounds real similar, and the way you say words and stuff like that, it's very similar to ours." And I was showing him GMS videos on, the tribe of Gad, and he's like, "Yep, I believe it, man. You got me fully, in belief. We gotta be one of the Lord's people, man." And I was showing him the other tribes, and he's like, "Yeah, man, without a doubt, you're right." And I'm like, "It's not." And I told him, "It's not about me. It's about the truth. It's about the Lord, I'm just, doing the will of the Lord." And he was like, "Yeah, man, I ran into the Israelites one time in someplace. It was a black guy, so-called black guy, and he was cool, man. He was telling me the same things that I was saying." And I told him, I was like, "Man, I'm a Hebrew Israelite too." He's like, "You are?" I'm like, "Yeah, man. For real? Like, I thought it was, like I can't tell. I'm like, I told him what the men of Great Millstone say. I told him the truth. Israel is a people before it's a place. I told him he's an Israelite. I told him, "Hey, man, you're a Hebrew Israelite too." He's like, "For real? Wait, no, I'm not. I'm like, "Yes, you are, bro. It's an identity. It's what you are. It's a bloodline thing. It's not a belief system. It's not what you believe in. It's what you are. I told him there's the Israel of the Most High. Then there's the Israel of the world, man, or of the flesh. The 2/3 and the righteous. The 1/3. The Israelites. The Israelites that believe, and then there's the Israelites that don't believe, but they're still Israelites. In a heathenistic, worldly mindset. I told him, the tribe of Gad, a troop shall overcome. A troop shall take the tribe of Gad, but at the end, he shall overcome. It's like, oh my God, for real, he was just so in awe, yeah, man. I wanted to bring that out, man. If you're a so-called Native American Indian, even a Seminole Indian, man, you are the Lord's chosen people. Right? You're written about in the Bible, the book of Genesis. All right, you're the Lord's chosen people, man. The Lord chose you from the foundation of the earth, man. All right, you come from the tribe of Gad. You're a Gadite. All right, you're an Israelite from the tribe of Gad. You're not a Native American Indian. Yes, this is your native land. You guys were here first, but your true native land is Israel. Same with the Issacharites, the so-called Mexicans, Latinos, and Native Americans, and the so-called blacks. Our true land, our true native land is Israel. All right, the Lord gave us Israel the land of Israel for us, for our inheritance. And eventually, when the kingdom of heaven comes, you know, the whole world is going to be ours, man. You know, the Lord said He gave this world is made for our sakes. All right, and look what the heathen are doing with this place, destroying it. All right, and look at Gad. He was telling me, you know, his people were real strong and real big on you know, environmentalism, not environmentalism, but like, you know, not, you know, littering, you know, being real, not earthly. How do you say it? You know, respecting nature, for lack of a better term. You know what I mean? So, you know, and that's how you know, that's an Israelite characteristic, man. You know, respecting nature, loving loving the animals and the trees. You know, and what does the scripture say? When you cut down one tree, what are you supposed to do according to the law, statutes, and commandments of the Bible? When you cut down one tree, you plant two more. All right. So, you know, that's how you know we're the Israelites, man. I pray that this was edifying to the whole select. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. Basically, these. Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shah Bahasham, Havrakwadash, DTA, Abad Babal. Until next time, I'm going to say Shalom.